Hello, 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 Facebook. Long time no see. I'm Dr. Myla Bennett of Adara Plastic Surgery and Medical Spa in Johns Creek, Georgia. I'm going to give folks a moment to jump on with me. I can't see anybody's names. Hey, Mommy, I just saw your face pop up. There we go. Miko, hello. Carol, hello. Give people a sec to get on. It won't be that many people in the middle. Usually when I come on in the middle of the day, it's not that many folks on with me. Hey, Toya, what's up? So, hey, Mommy. Hi, Shanae. So, hey, Gigi. So, I was supposed to do this last night. I didn't announce it to Facebook because y'all show up when I come on. But I actually made an announcement on Instagram saying that I was going to come on last night to interview. Actually, it's going to be a joint Facebook Live where I'm going to interview someone who had kind of a unfortunate plastic surgery experience. And so she wanted to share her story. Hi, Shaquita. Hi, Kesey. Hi, Kesh. Hi, Leah. So she wanted to share her story to try to save other people from similar outcomes to what she had. And in this situation, what I want people to pay attention to are the circumstances and red flags that you should be looking out for. I'm not going to say the surgeon's name. I'm not going to say the recovery place that she stayed, because the goal is not to attack a particular person, but just to enlighten and help you see things that are not maybe the best situations for you to be in when considering plastic surgery, if you want a good outcome and if you want to live through it. So this lady was fortunate in that she survived the situation, but some women don't. And you guys know that this is something that I'm extremely passionate about. And this particular topic is what actually started me doing videos in the first place. And so I have, the opportunity to try to spread awareness through my platform. And I think it'll be much more powerful of a message coming straight from the victim. So I think sometimes when I say it just seems like some people say that I'm just being a hater or I'm mad because these people didn't come to me and all this other stuff, which is not true. I support a lot of surgeons. I support people choosing the doctor that's the right fit for them, because that's the way that you get the best outcome. And I understand that I'm not the right fit for everybody. And for a lot of these ladies who are seeking out procedures from some of the places that aren't so favorable, the things that they want is not anything that I even really like to do. So my sole motivation is to raise awareness so that women don't die. I don't like when women die from plastic surgery. And I don't like to see people have really horrific complications from plastic surgery that oftentimes could be avoided. And since we can't always rely on the doctors to show sound judgment, you have to rely on yourself to do that. So I'm going to try to help equip women to make safe decisions for themselves and not put all of the onus on the physician to do the right thing, because we've all learned that doesn't always happen. And if something bad happens to you, blaming the physician is not going to bring your life back if you die. And blaming the physician will not erase your complication or the disfigurements that come with it. So, everybody has to take responsibility for themselves, and I want to help equip you all to be able to do that. So tonight, we're going to do what I was planning to do last night. And but I got home so late. I didn't intend to get home so late. I had a meeting that ran grossly over. And by the time I got home with my 3 children, it was after 9 o'clock. And then Myla Rose had took a nap. Well, she went to sleep, but it turned into a nap after I tried to transfer her from the car to the house. She woke right up and was grinning at me with her 2 little teeth, smiling, and was wide awake and not trying to go to sleep. And by the time I got her to sleep, it was like 11 o'clock and I was tired. So that's why I didn't do it last night. So we're going to do it tonight at the usual time. And it will be me and another person sharing her story. Everything, she's okay now. physically, but mentally she still is trying to deal with everything she went through. So I want everybody to be sensitive to her. And if I see anybody shaming or being mean, you will be blocked. Yeah, like I won't tolerate that. No one's perfect. Everyone has done things that they regret before, and I'm not going to allow anybody to beat up on her. I will remove anyone who is negative or trying to break her down. If that happens, I will block them. So just so y'all know, be nice. Also, spread the word that I'll be on tonight, interviewing this lady. But I think it's important, like I said, I think it's important for people to hear straight from the horse's mouth and not me saying it. I get people all the time DMing me about themselves or about their friends or about their loved ones who had bad outcomes or who did not survive. And the thing is, it's so crazy because most of the time the people don't want to share it. Like they tell me, but then I'm like, well, are you willing to share it? And they're like, oh, well, I don't really want, that no one wants to say anything, which isn't helpful. And then a lot of times the ladies who do want to share it, when they're in the groups that are supposed to be a support system for them, as soon as they start pointing out anything that is negative, then they get thrown out of the group. So they still don't get to share. So they won't get thrown out of my page. So if somebody wants to share their experience, I will help do that so that we can save people. Okay? I'll be on at 10 o'clock tonight with this awesome young lady who's going to share her journey and the lesson she learned from the situation. All right. The topic will be, we're going to talk about her journey. She had a really bad post-op course and written with complications and extra surgeries and all this other stuff after she traveled abroad for surgery and came back to the United States and had a hard time getting help. And yeah, she had a really rough journey. So we're going to talk about that. One thing that stood out to me when I was speaking with her is that there were so many red flags and she ignored them, like all along the way. And we're going to dive into that because we all do it. I do it. Not just and this is a lesson that spans outside of surgery. It's just life in general. We've all done it. And I think it's important that as you mature and learn more about yourself and learn more about people, that we should be taking heed to the things that we see that we know aren't right. Or if you don't, what ends up happening is it blows up in your face in a big way when you ignore signs. And I'm talking about life. I'm not talking about surgery. It just happens to work for surgery too. When you ignore the signs, God will take the sign and bust you upside the head with it. So it's better for you to just read the dang on sign and do what the sign said, because otherwise God's going to pull the sign up out the ground and slap you upside the head with it. And usually when that happens, it hurts really bad. This is a life lesson. I'm in the midst of a lesson like this myself. So, Donna, I said 10 p.m. tonight. So just think about, that with your life in general. Don't ignore the signs. It'll save you a lot of heartache, save you a lot of pain, may even save your life. All right, y'all, that's all I had to say. So spread the word, 10 p.m. tonight. Y'all pray that Myla Rose goes to sleep so that it's really 10 p.m. And me and my new friend will see you guys at 10. All right, I am Dr. Myla Bennett of Adarabella Plastic Surgery and Medical Spa in Johns Creek, Georgia. You can reach me on my website at www.edarabella.com, or you can call my office at 678-325-0006. All right, bye.